Hello and welcome. I am Father Jack. Yes, we're back on Upper Legacy. I don't play this all the time, you know. I play other games. Just I'm a bit hooked on this one. So, I'm talking to a few people. I've decided to create a beginner's guide. Oh, well, yes, let's call it a beginner's guide. On how to slowly increase your village. Because what I've learned sort of playing this game, things happen in a certain order, I think. Let's call this how do you spell beginners? The two ends. Oh, I don't know, I'm talking to spelling. So I'll go through this to be honest, this is the way I always do it now. I've created enough villages. God, it must be over 20 odd that I've deleted and started and deleted and restarted and deleted. So I thought, right, let's go through it very, very slowly. There's probably going to be lots of parts or episodes to this little mini, well, it won't be a little mini series, it'll be quite a large series. Right. Let this guy go through his stuff.
My lord, I pray this message finds you safe and in good health.
It does.
Word of your return from the great pilgrimage has traveled swiftly, and
Good.
I once more offer my congratulations.
Good, thank
As
you.
you commanded, I rode ahead to survey your ancestral lands and prepare for your arrival.
What did you
Yet
find?
I must speak plainly.
Go on, then.
The situation is troubled.
Why?
The people here are scattered and leaderless. Rival barons have taken their seats, granted holdings by the king himself. In addition, the lawless open lands have long since been dominated by various factions of brigands. Still, I believe that once you establish your realm, some may lend an open ear, mindful of the honor and reputation you earned abroad.
Well, the better.
Allow me to recount the lands before you.
All right.
To the north lies Brightwater Lake, a vast sunlit expanse with ample room for a rising settlement. Its waters sit not far from the village of Cliffhaven, guided by Bishop Aldrich de Beaumont, a devout man respected by his flock. To the northeast stretches Thornvale Valley, bordering the lands of Thornwick, ruled by Baroness Seraphina Fitzwalter, renowned for her generosity, though always with an expectation of deeds return. To the east sits Brackenmarch Hill, a commanding ridge overlooking abandoned mines long left to ruin. Nearby lies Hillmarch, overseen by Sir Gareth of Bramber, a seasoned warrior with whom you may find common ground. In the south lie the meadows of Fernbrook, river-fed lowlands leading to Fernstead, held by Baron Edwin le Despencer, a meticulous steward whose eye seldom strays from matters of tax and tithe. To the southwest rise the dense heartwood forests, home to scattered hermit villages. Lady Vivian de Clare claims these lands. My meeting with her was brief, though I suspect seduction and subtle influence to be her chosen tools of rule. And to the northwest stretch the fertile fields of Wheatland, rich agricultural lands fed by steady harvests. The nearby village of Wheatford is led by Osric of Ashdown, a humble man connected deeply to the earth, and his people prosper for it. Ultimately, my lord, the choice is yours. Whether you claim one of these regions or carve a path entirely your own, may this be the first step in shaping your legacy. By the way, how is your Uncle Edward?
Dead at home. Right. These hills is where the mine is, or one mine. It's the only one I've been able to find. So we will go to the northeast valley of Thornvale. So we'll run down there. We'll have to pick anything up. Is that short on? No, it doesn't. Break your legs, break your legs. Because up by where the main is, there is a brigade camp that come and rage all the time, and there is wolves up there as well, which either kill you or kill your villagers. I'll make it up here. What's your little jack? I know it's a long way to run, but it's not far from the main, to be honest, because I'll need the main later. Out the way, piggy. Ball, whatever your friggin' name is. Far to go now. So the way I build my villages is pre-planning stuff. So for me, I like to have everything in place to start off with. That means harvesting a load of timber, creating a lot of planks, harvesting a lot of food and stuff like that. Out the way, dears. Hopefully there should be a lake just here. I'm sure you know this was the original spot where it was recommended that you start from. There's our lake. Got 40 fish in it. Right. I'll press P to bring up the map. Let's have a look around. Mine should be over this way somewhere. It's not too far. It's around here somewhere. There it is there. So it's not that far away. So, first job first. Let's chop it down some trees. Off your head. Ouch, ouch, ouch. That hurt. Another one of these. One more. And then we'll build a lumberjack thing. But I'm not going to use a prefab to start with. At the very beginning, this is the only building you'll need. Do F, foundation. You can go just there. You can go just there. Build that. F. Bring up the menus. Economy. So that there. Not that I don't need it, but we need one of these. And a storage. There we go. That's basically all you need to start off with. Because it holds 1 million. Drag that there. But now we'll just go around and chop a load of trees down. To start with, I usually like to have 2,000 numbers and about 2,000 planks. But don't worry, the trees will respawn. Who's there? So what should we do? What are you doing, Jack? You freaking idiot. That's not a tree. That's a tree. Yeah, well, I've seen a lot of videos for Noble Legacy, and a lot of people rush into it. Yeah, I need to build, I need to get that, I need to get my village upgraded and all that sort of stuff. Not the way I do it, it's more simplified. It'll help you out in the long run. Well, that's in my opinion, it does. Whether you agree with it or not, I don't know. Yes, it's a bit of a grind, but it's a fun grind for me. I like doing stuff like this. Every so often check how much weight you've got. I'll do 2 more trees, I think. Ooh, wow, there we go. That was my tea. Made myself a lovely beef stew in the slow cooker. Now it'll last me a couple of days. That's 5 trees chopped and 248. I wish I would increase that or craft a better backpack. Drag that across. Because this is just basically a container, you can store anything you want in it. So how's them mushrooms? There we go. So drag them across. So we don't really need the storehouse to begin with. Not when you're setting your village up. You can just put everything in here for now until you're ready to put your storehouse up, and then all hell breaks loose. No, it doesn't. What I always do is, obviously I've got my wood cutter, click on tracking, so if you're in the dark, you know where it is. We're coming into evening now, or sunset. Drop these bloody things down. So annoying. Oh, 2 trees. What happened there? Slightest little knock will stop you doing the action. Was this one of these magical drums now? Sometimes you hit a tree and just loads of tree trunks will just spawn off it. That's very rare. Well, 3 or 4 times I suppose. What we're going to do now, because it's coming up to evening, oh, we've gone the wrong place, Jack, you freaking idiot. That's where you need to go. Right, how many have I got on us? We take these 83 logs. There we go. I'll click on this. We'll turn the sound down. We'll craft these 83 logs and we'll come back after they're done. Right, I'm back. I want to point something out to you. As you can see, the speed isn't that good when I'm sawing the planks. When you build the prefab woodcutter's lodge, this is a lot quicker. If you go into careful, if you can listen to that noise. I have to go into this. I'm sorry, I was in the wrong place. I was right the friggin' first time. It's because the production is like 0.9, or well, say it's 8%. When you add like the walls and the roofs and the decorations and stuff, this productivity business bonus goes up. Like, I'll show you what I mean. Excusez-moi. I'll go to prefabs default. Whenever I do a prefab or whenever I build anything, I always go to P mode first. Then you can have a look, then press F and prefabs, it's this one here. So now we just build it as is. It's this one here. Now it's already at 15%. Once we've built it, that should increase dramatically. You can't build your own woodcutter's lodge, but for me, if it's already been built by developers, why reinvent the wheel? That's what I think. Build that. Build that. And the last wall. We go to K now. Ooh, why is it still only 15%? It should be on 1 point. That should be fast. I'm sure it should be faster. Anyway, what I always do is delete the Jack, what are you doing, you freaking idiot? All the stuff, and then re-add them. So I was reading on Noble Legacy's Discord. They wrote a little buggy thing, and they're working on it. F again. You can go there and storage. You can go just there. I got any timber on it still. You haven't, Jack. Jumpy jump. Take that across. You can see the difference in the speed. How quick that goes. Just by building the prefab one. So you can go here. Might as well just keep the prefab one for now. You can always destroy it later and build a new one. Let's take all of you. Go there. Whoa. What we legs there? Get you. You. Take you. Destroy this foundation. It'll destroy everything on top of it. Right, you can go in there. You go there. You go there. Right. What I do now, so I need 49 timber and 75 wood. Sorry, Jack. There we go. Start this again. The reason why I build a fishing jetty is when it becomes night time, I always go fishing at night to build up the fish stocks. Get you across. That'll do. God, where's the out again? There it is. I love these willow trees. I think they look really nice. Right. Back into P mode. F. It's not going to build there, is it? There you go. Not a pay mode. It's right in front of them leaves, but hey ho. The other reason why I don't put the storehouse down straight away, once you do that, you will start losing your gold, and you need that gold to recruit peasants or villagers or however you want to call them. That. Those are 2 roof parts. But don't have to replace anything because it's not really producing stuff. Just store your fish in there. There we go. Now just cast out. You don't have to do anything. You'll automatically catch the fish for you. There we go. Nice looking fish. Then you just recast back out. There we go. Then you just store your fish in here. So get rid of that. Some timber. Go there. Let's come with me. Go. You go back into here and back to track that. You know where it is. Exactly what. And now it's just a case of going around chopping trees down. let's have a look at recruits. Right. When your village grows, so at the minute, it's a homestead rank. The next rank up is a hamlet. It requires a storehouse, forager's house, a population of 5. Once you put your storehouse down, your gold, they've got 300 at the minute, your gold will start depreciating. So that's why I like to have all my food and all that stocked up ready for that. And when you get recruits, in the very beginning, obviously these need a friggin' building value of 16 and 20 and friggin' a tavern. There's a lot of... So did that just change there? You can build your own garrison, well, you build garrisons. And you can have day and night guards. But once your village gets bigger, you go from homestead to hamlet, then to village status, the recruits become quite sparse. And once you get to say like a village status, the recruits available are things like tailors or blacksmiths and all that sort of stuff. And the lesser recruits are few and far between. That's why I like to have all that done, recruited before I upgrade me little homestead. But that'll become apparent over the next few episodes. Let's be second tree. It's the third tree. Times it. Another tree here. What are you doing? A pretty... Chop the tree up, not harvest the berries. That'll come later. How much weight have I got? Maybe a bit too tight to... Go in there. We'll chop 5 more trees down and I'll end part 1. Right, well, we're close to that one, Jack. Do these ones. The fourth tree, it is, isn't it? Oh, I forgot to put my bin out. Oh, bugger. Oh well. Do it first thing in the morning. One back here. Drag them into there. I've got what, 390. Yeah, I find that writing so friggin'. Be nice if you just move your mouse over it and tell you how many you've friggin' got. 354. It's dead small, that right. So folks, that's all you need to do to get your village up and running. You don't like that there, go to other. No, oh, it did get rid of that tree, usually does. Guess I didn't do it right. Have another try at that, F, other. I go straight through it. Oh, must be able to delete the willow trees. Alright, fair enough. So, recap. All I do is build a fishery so I can fish. Now it's coming up to night time now. I'll just go fishing until it becomes dark. Daylight again. We're in sunset mode now. I've got 40 fish. But basically all you need is a fishery and the woodcutters just to get you going. So the next video I'll have about just about 2,000 or roughly 2,000 timbers and 2,000 planks. I'll have a lot more mushrooms, a lot more berries, and a lot more fish. But once you're getting past this bit, then you can start getting to hamlet status, where a lot more recruits will become available, etc. So it's a forager's hut, storehouse, and a population of 5. So the storehouse usually have a merchant and a porter, so there's 2. Woodcutter, I just usually get a tree fella, there's 3. One in the fishery, that's 4. And I might recruit like a sawer to saw some timber, and that'll take us up to hamlet status. But you can always drag out the person sawing the logs up for you and tie it up to yourself. So I don't usually employ somebody to do this because it's that quick. You can just do it yourself. It takes a couple of minutes to do 85 logs. So there you go, folks. That's how I basically start off my village, or my homestead, or whatever you want to call it. So as I said, in the next village I'll have a lot more logs, a lot more planks. It becomes dead dark, and a ton more food. Now I'll just go fishing until it becomes daylight. Because you can add street lamps and all that sort of stuff, but you do that later once you've got all your paths and roads marked out, or cobbled walkways, whatever they're called. I'm not fishing for it. I'll just do that myself later. Let's see again, an idiot jack. We're in there. So there we go, folks. That's the end of part 1. So when we start part 2, I was talking to the guys on Noble Legacy's Discord. Apparently the first 4 slots are designed just for your tools. You have 4 more slots of weapons. So that can go to number 5. And the sword into number 6. You don't need to use them at the minute because you don't get attacked by bandits. Because you're they're not interested in you, you're very low level. Till it gets later on and when the bandits come and get you, and the wolves and such stuff. Anyway, I'm just jibber jabbering now. So as I said, the next time part 2 will start off with building stuff. So thank you for watching, hit the subscribe, the like, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.